Hey everyone, today we're going to have the privilege of getting interviewed by Susan Doyle Ingram.
The host of the show, Real Estate Game Changers.
She's going to interview us on our career as Dusty and Nick the Property Cousins, as well as our other business, Master Closers University.
Feel free to check it out.
This is your host, Suzanne Doyle Ingram, on Real Estate Game Changers Radio. And I have a very wonderful and exciting show today because we have not one, but two people on the line to be interviewed. They are really dynamic and fun and funny, and you are going to love this interview. They are called ThePropertyCousins, and they're taking real estate market by storm in Los Angeles and Orange County area. They're actual cousins, and they've built quite a successful real estate empire. They're successful, they're young, they're hardworking, and they're really quite adorable too, if I must say, from my from my perspective. Wait till you see their picture on the website. So they and also recently established a game-changing real estate sales training university, which we're going to talk about on the show as well today. So welcome to the Property Cousins.
Thank you for having us, Suzanne. We're honored to be here.
Yes, thank you. You're so kind.
I'm so happy to have you here. And I should also mention that the Property Cousins' names are Dusty Mulhern and Nick Hurtado. So tell me about how did the Property Cousins all come about?
So it's a little bit of a story, so I'll go back, because like you said, we're real cousins, so we did know each other long before business, our whole lives. And so what happened was, my mom lives in Hawaii, actually. So I was over there on vacation, and Nick he had another job at the time, and so he called me and said that he's not going to be working there any longer. So he came out to Hawaii unexpected the next day, and then we just started talking about what I was doing in the business of real estate first, and he decided to come join me, and the rest is history.
That's great. Now the phone cut out a little bit. So did you say you were working in Hawaii?
No, my mom lives in Hawaii, so I was over there just visiting.
Oh, that's great. Wow. I would love it if my mom lived in Hawaii. I would be there all the time.
Yeah, we actually just got back a few weeks ago from Hawaii again.
Oh, that's so nice. That's great. And so you're cousins, and how do you like working together?
You get all the family aspect mixed with the business, so we're pretty close. Yeah.
That's great. You've got that trust factor, too, that comes with family, I think.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So tell me, what do you love about your career in real estate?
So what we love about it mainly is that we have the freedom to do whatever we want, work whenever we need to, have creative freedom really, and just do our thing, make a lot of money, endless possibilities, potential for growth, and create a brand is really what we want to do.
Right.
Get people to know who we are. Make the property.
Your brand is awesome. Actually, my assistant found you. She said, you gotta check these guys out, the Property Cousins. Their brand is so good. It's really great. I love it.
Your assistant has really good taste.
Yes, she does. She does. But she's much younger than me, so that's probably why she thought you were so handsome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's right.
So tell me about what area you guys work in.
So we work in the LAOC area. That's Southern California. Our average price point is about $500,000 to up to about $1 million plus. It's right next to Disneyland for any listeners who are not local. We have plenty of beaches, suburbs. There's some desert not too far, so
the mountains nearby too.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do over here, so it's a pretty good place to live and work.
What do you guys do in your spare time when you're not working?
That's a good question, Suzanne. What we do is think of better ways to make our business better, new creative ideas.
Yeah.
We really
That's
don't
fantastic. And you don't have kids yet, so you have time. You have lots of time. Wait till you have kids and you have no time.
Yeah. We're spending maybe all the time that we're using outside of work together when we're together is we create new ideas, see what we can implement into our business, design, make videos, whatever we can do to get our name out there more.
Oh, that's great. Well, this interview will help too, and you probably get more of them as well as you go along because you've got such a great brand going on.
Thank
you.
So
tell me an example of people, different kinds of people that you work with. Maybe you have an example of someone that you've helped get into a home or sell a home.
Okay, so we could give an example of a recent sale that we had. So it was a listing that we took, and this family was in need, that they were behind on their payments, so the bank was close to taking their home.
Oh no.
Yeah, they had their mother pass away recently in the home, so there was that challenge as well too. and they didn't have any money. So, and the home it needed a lot of work. Some remodeling was needed. So what our company and our team, what we did to help them out is we paid off their whole debt, everything they owed to the bank, which is maybe about $30,000. And
wow,
so
really? Oh my goodness.
yeah, so we got them current on that, on their payments, and then helped them out with the next couple payments while we were in the selling and escrow process. We had some contractors come out, which we have too, and get some bids, get the best quote to help remodel their home a little bit to, get them more money on the sale of their property, get it sold for them. So we helped out with that too. We held open houses, created videos, we did drone work for them, and
wow.
we did a lot of stuff to help get that home sold, and they're happy. They're on to their new home now, living where they want to be, and
Another satisfied client by the Property Cousins.
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great, you guys. That's so great. What kind of house was it? Like, what was the listing price?
So the listing price on this one was $599, and it was a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home in the city of Artesia. And that's
Which city? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
the city is Artesia, which is a neighboring city of the Cerritos, which is where we are located.
Okay. Well, that is amazing. And so they walked away with some money?
Yeah, they walked away with a lot. They were actually they had maybe about $400,000 in equity, which they would have lost if the bank took their money. They were maybe weeks away from them taking it.
Oh my gosh, that is so sad, but so wonderful that you can help them, because sometimes people just need a hand,
Yeah. So they're all happy now.
That's
and
amazing. Now, I'm sure you're not saying to everyone you're going to pay off all the debts for them to become your client, but it just goes to show you, what you obviously went above and beyond for these people. That's wonderful.
yeah, we'll do it for other clients too if needed, just to help them out, because we have a lot of money set aside to help out clients in need, just to, get them to where they want to be.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Especially because if they have a lot of home equity, when they sell the home, they're going to get that money back, and then they can pay you back.
Yeah,
Right.
That's right. So we just got paid back after the home closed. Escrow just gave us back our money, and that's it.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. That's amazing, you guys. And wow, what a difference you can make in someone's life. I mean, they could have been out on the street with nothing.
Yeah. We're very grateful for them giving us the opportunity.
Good for you. So, all right, well, I don't even think I need to ask this, but I want to know in your words, what makes you guys, the Property Cousins, real estate game changers?
Oh, I'm glad you
Okay.
asked.
Well, there's so many things, but I think our marketing definitely is our number one thing that makes us far above the competition. We grew up in the time when technology was really on the rise, so we got to experience it as it first came about, which is a benefit to work with a millennials, definitely.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, a little
I'm
example.
afraid of technology.
A little something that we did recently for a client, a seller, was so we went to the listing appointment. He wasn't ready to sell just quite yet, but we still wanted to go over there and just introduce ourselves to talk about what we plan to do. And we noticed that he has a vast collection of puzzles that he made. So he had hundreds and hundreds of puzzles all over the wall that he put in custom frames that he made. So what we did was we designed a puzzle about his home. So it had a picture of his home, got it made into a puzzle, had our branding on the corner, of course, with a listing sign saying it was sold. And we dropped it off for him, and now he made it. He's putting it on a frame on his wall, and he loves it. So as soon as he's ready to sell, he's giving us a call.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. How thoughtful. Good for you.
Yeah. He did have a little comment to make on it, that it said sold on it, and we told him, yeah, this puzzle predicts the future.
Exactly. Exactly. I have another client that I was working with who they're in Toronto, and they always give sold signs and fridge magnets and stickers and stuff to clients they're working with, because they say, putting the energy out there that we're going to sell your house, and they say it works.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. We do that too under some of their CMA mailers that we send out. We put a sold sticker in there with a little note on the back.
That's
to prepare 'em.
Good for you guys.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So let me ask you a little bit about what your career was before you started in real estate.
That's a good story. So I'll tell Nick's story. That's a little bit interesting. So Nick was actually a janitor at a very prestigious university where so what he did was mainly when the classes were going on, he would walk down the hallways and they would have like math problems, difficult ones on the board, and he would just come and solve them when no one knew.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding, Suzanne. That's that's Good Will Hunting.
That's one of Dusty's favorite movies, Good Will Hunting. So we recommend
Oh
that.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, but I'll let Nick tell you a little bit about what he did. But yeah.
Well, okay, so before real estate, I started my work career at 16 years old. I worked at a skating rink, like roller skates. And I gotta say, the number one thing I got from that experience was learning how to skate backwards. To this,
Sometimes help with real estate negotiations, right?
it does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does. It helps you understand that there are different ways to go about any situation, not just one way to do it. There's more than one way to do it, right? So you just gotta find your own way to do it. And so that's what I got from that. After that, I went into working at Costco. I'm not sure if you guys have it over there in Canada, but
Yeah, we do, yeah.
oh, you do? Okay, good.
Okay.
They're worldwide. That helped me learn a little bit more about customer service and providing for the needs of clients, which was a good stepping stone to get into real estate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And dealing with all different kinds of personalities and all that kind of thing too.
Yeah, that was actually the story where Nick was working that he left to come to Hawaii, and that's where it all began.
Oh, that's so great. Oh,
Yeah.
and aren't you glad you did that?
Yeah, and for me, for my experience, I had a bunch of jobs. I also worked at that skating rink with Nick, and I worked at Knott's Berry Farm, which is an amusement park here, and as
Oh, I
well,
love Knott's Berry Farm.
yeah, and as well as just a bunch of other little jobs. Worked with my dad because my dad has a plumbing company, and so I helped out a lot with there. But right before this job, I worked as a recruiter, a telemarketing recruiter for the company that I'm working at now. So trying to recruit other agents to join this company.
Oh, wow.
So that taught me a lot about how to be on the phone and stuff.
And also probably made you want to be a realtor rather than telemarketer.
Oh yeah, that was my goal the whole time. So I just learned as much as I could from them, as much as I could from myself, from what I experienced, and then I applied that to my business here in the Property Cousins.
That's really good. Oh, that's great. And so how long have you been the Property Cousins?
We've been doing this for about 5 years now, but the Property Cousins name started probably about a year and a half ago.
Oh, yeah.
We were the Power Partners
Right.
before, which was not a good name for us.
Oh, say that again?
The Power Partners was our name before, which we immediately changed.
Oh no, I love the Property Cousins. That's
Yeah.
good. You're gonna have your own show one day, I can tell.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We will.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, everybody I interview gets opportunities coming their way.
Yeah.
So I think I already know the answer to this question, but let me hear you tell me, how are you different from your competitors?
How are we different? That's a good question. So what we do is, because we love marketing. I think that's really what we love to do. We like creating, we like inventing new things that we could apply to real estate and marketing our business. So we take a lot of things like that puzzle we were talking about. We use drones to film. We have our own show kind of on YouTube. Dusty Nick, the Property Cousins is where you would find it, and where we film ourselves showing property, not to clients yet, but just showing the property itself in a fun, unique way to get people's attention and remember the homes that they actually see that we're selling, and just getting our name out there as much as we can, so when people do come in, they recognize us and they're more likely to work with us, and we are better serve them that way, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay. So how do you even arrange a drone?
Okay, so that's a funny story too. So I'm on my 4th drone now from crashing and breaking them, and
So you have your own drone?
yeah.
It's
Wow.
his drone is pretty high end, but let me give a warning to all real estate agents who want to get a drone. If you're going to get a drone, I suggest that you read the instruction manual first, and I'll leave it over to Dusty to explain why.
Okay. That sounds like there's a bit of a story there.
2 of the 4 drones. Okay, the first drone that I bought, first I took off, flew off, went off to the neighborhood, never found it. It's gone. And luckily that wasn't that expensive a drone, it was just a $100 one. But then I decided it's time to get an expensive drone, I'm ready for it, which, Suzanne, I was not. So I went out and spent a couple grand on a new drone, flew it up. Within 30 seconds, I didn't know what I was doing, and it fell from the sky about 100 feet and landed on the cement and shattered it.
No.
Yeah.
No, and there was no warranty on that.
Nothing on that.
No insurance on that.
Nope.
Oh, geez.
So I bought the same one again, and of course I took extra care of that one, read the manual, YouTubed how to apply it, and that's it. Pretty much just know how to apply it now, and I use that for properties, filming sometimes the inside, mainly the outside, and show them just a good idea of what the neighborhood's like, what the city around the home is like, and as well what the home looks like from all the way around.
That's really neat. Wow, I can't believe you're doing that yourself. I thought you had to hire someone to do that for you, but
Yeah.
I mean, that just shows you guys are such self-starters, and you're gonna figure out how to do something if you want to do it.
That's right.
That's so neat. Now, have you ever seen anything on the drone that you wish you hadn't seen?
Have I? That's
We really respect people's privacy, being a real estate agent, of course. So we only film the properties with permission.
yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And we do have to be careful because a lot of homes that we film do have neighbors that have stuff in their backyard that maybe you don't want the other people to know. That are there.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, nude sunbathing or what have you.
Yeah. We haven't seen that yet, but we're looking.
Oh my goodness, you're terrible. So I want to know, one of the things that I always talk about on my show about real estate game changers are how people are contributing to their community. So tell me a little bit about your charity that you have started.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So we just started a charity, and this year our focus is going to be toys for children in need. Help as many people as we can, as many children as we can, families, this year. So we're going to be raising money to buy toys for children, and then we're going to go take them to the fire department, and they're going to give them to all the needy kids.
Oh, that's fantastic. Good for you. I love that idea.
Yeah.
And my husband used to be a firefighter, and one of the things they do is even when they go to a house fire, they really want to be able to have like a stuffed animal or a toy to give to a child when they rescue them from the house, and the kid's sitting in the fire truck waiting for their aunts and uncles to come or whoever to save to help them. And so they have so many uses. I mean, not just at Christmas time, but all year round they can use toys. So that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Of course. Yeah, and if anybody wants to find out more about that, they can visit our Facebook page, and that's going to be at ThePropertyCousins. Search that on Facebook, and you can find out more. We're taking donations, so if anybody wants to help, they're more than welcome to.
Oh, that is wonderful. That's so great. So, yeah, you can do all kinds of different things to, even at the local library or at your real estate office or anything, just putting the word out there.
That's
And,
right.
it's amazing because Facebook has such a great reach. And if you know what you're doing with advertising, you can really promote that like crazy on Facebook.
Yeah, we have an ad running right now for it. So I don't know if it's targeting everywhere, but we're targeting as many people as we can to get as many donations as we can for those children in need. Help them and their families.
Very good. And I think the fire department's a great way of doing that, for sure.
Yeah, and we're going to film this whole thing too. Buying the toys, donating the toys, and hopefully the fire department will let us film them giving the toys to the children. That would be more of a rewarding experience for everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be great. Good for you. So let's talk a little bit. I mentioned this in the intro, but I haven't really given very much information. So tell me more about your sales training that you call it Master Closer University. I want to know about that.
Yeah, so what that is, it's a platform online. Basically, it's on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook for the time being. It's all free videos, of course, so anyone can come and check them out at Master Closers U. And so what we do there is we're posting motivational quotes and pictures that we make and design ourselves to really get people pumped up in the morning. We take videos of handling objections of people that sometimes people might face in their everyday business. Like, I'm not interested, don't have time for this, anything like that you can think of. We're posting videos on there so people just search for it and just know exactly what to say when they get that objection themselves.
Oh, that's great. Good.
Yeah.
Handling objections. People always need help with that.
Yeah.
And it's really more of a documentation of our journey because, again, we're always still learning. So anytime we come across something that helps us in our business and helps us with objections and anything that has to do with real estate, we want to put it out there to other real estate agents because when you inspire other people, it just comes back around tenfold.
Oh, absolutely. That's wonderful. How can people find out about Master Closers University?
So they can search for us on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Either type in Master Closers University on there. They'll find us on there. Or Dusty and Nick, the Property Cousins. So it's also linked to stuff on there as well too. So either way, they'll be able to find us. And we have a website called www.masterclosersu.com, and it'll link them directly to our page.
Oh, perfect. So Master Closers and then just the letter U.com?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, great, good. So what's coming up for you guys? What's new and exciting, and what are we going to hear next from you guys?
Okay, so let's see. We're posting videos every now and then. We just posted 10 more of those objection videos in the past couple days. So there's people who check those out. We're having listings coming up. We're putting buyers in escrow. We're going to start making more videos for the Property Cousins to show people what we do, how we help people out. We're flipping some properties right now. We're getting ready to flip a home in Downey. And so that home, we're going to purchase it. It's going to need a full entire remodel. We're going to put about over $100,000 into that property to get it ready to put on the market in the next few months too.
Great. Oh, that's exciting. So do you work on it yourself or do you have contractors?
We have contractors, yeah. But we'll help out there too for the camera.
Yeah, but I'm sure you don't have a lot of time to be literally.
No. I wish we did.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You're running a busy business, and I'm so happy for you guys. It sounds really, really great, and I want to, keep in touch. Maybe we can do another interview a year from now and see how much you've grown.
Yeah, that would be great. We
can find the time.
Good. So how can people contact you? You've already kind of gone over that. Do you have a website as well?
Yeah, we have a website. So for our real estate business side, it's www.dustyandnick.com. As well, they can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and that's the same name as well there too, Property Cousins. And our phone number, if they want to reach us out to give us a call for a referral or anything like that, our number is 562-270-3060.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have that on our website as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. This has been a great interview, and as soon as I found you guys, I wanted to interview. So I really appreciate you coming on so quickly too, and we will follow up with you in the future.
Well, hey guys, we just want to thank you for watching our video.
We really appreciate it. Hope you guys learned a lot.
Yeah, if you guys want to check out Susan Doyle Ingram's page, it's called Real Estate Game Changers. There's a link below, a lot of great interviews, including ours. You can share it with your friends or family. Go inspire some of your colleagues. They're going to be really inspired by it. Don't forget, we have a charity drive until December 15th, 2016. Dusty?
Where we're going to be raising money for children in need. So what we're going to do is we're going to go purchase toys for them and donate to the local fire station where they will donate to children who are in need all across the land.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys can support us and check out that link on our Facebook page. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Just search Dusty and Nick, the Property Cousins. Or you can find our Master Closers University on those same platforms as well. So thank you guys. Comment, share, and like this video. And we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.